think the script worked pretty fast, and actually, I think pop out might not work. It might have to be edited, or hopefully not. We can at least run the script. It works every time, and then we can. We're gonna run. Let's see if this works. It worked perfectly. It's the power of automation. And then, so I have a couple ideas. One of the ideas is, of course, continue working on the website. Another idea is to be able to locally do stuff, add features, stuff like that. Because it's probably a bit difficult to do that right now, probably with environment variables and stuff like that. Because what I plan to do will eventually be a burst of command probably, but just not right now. Local setup. So the reason why I want a local setup is because I want a client-side version of my web editor. And I want to be able to use it to edit the non-client side version of my editor. Well, I guess it still be like, okay, it's complicated, but I guess technically the client side is equally as client side as the web version, but just, I think, depends if I want to implement certain features or not, but I think I have a couple ideas in my head of projects. So um, uh, technically, I think I get started. But I don't have much time right now. So I think next time, or when I plan to, when I'm excited for it, I'll. Does that make it cost more? Um, I think once I get 3 Novem deck. Or technically on the next harvest, the one after, I'll try using Golden Switch. Or the Shimmering Veil, probably Shimmering Veil first, because that's cheaper. Because the Golden Switches can be affected by buffs. And if the Shimmering Veil is effective, yeah, it's gonna be difficult because I'm gonna have to get it when it's a frenzy and a building special. So the buff will be pretty big, and the cost will be equal to if that buff was running for an hour instead of 40 seconds. So Golden Switch might not be worth it. Just Shimmering Veil because of it being unbuffed. I'm glad I noticed that now before I flicked on the Golden Switch. But yeah, so once I do that, I kind of want to just be quick about it. Pretty focused programming. Just really heavily relying on any tools I could use just to get it done faster. Because it's not really that type of stuff in particular is not really a time for learning. It's a time for getting a tool done type of thing. There might be something else also I could work on, but I can't remember it right now. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of ideas of stuff to add to my client-side editor, but need to not come up with new ideas. I need to just get the current ideas done, I guess. I don't even kind of want to do a season, I guess. Do I even make it back when I get a season? I'll definitely do it before. So one thing, I guess to be a little bit productive, I guess, is figuring out if tick enter line function. Okay. So I guess there's like a special like canvas stuff. Okay. Functions. Does it also have characters? Uh, okay, so there's camera frame dot create text. And there's also GTK Python line. I think uh, uh, I need something just with control Python. I think it. So I say more control, like pixel perfect control, but line is kind of like there's like it's probably like a really high level, but it's not locked in uh, that much. Uh, um, so it looks like I'm gonna keep going with TK instead of GTK. Cause from what I currently see with TK, it's uh, I'd probably have to look into Canvas a bit more, but TK Canvas, but I think it'll allow me the same control as like HTML Canvas. So and all I need is a few lines, be able to have characters, and that's about it. That's all I need. Of course, the background, but that's if TK couldn't color the background, then that would be surprising. Uh, oh, I forgot to. I think I have binds for this, don't I? I should probably just script that as well. If you're wondering, I've modified. I'm calling the project the Overmend overlay command. Don't really know what it is. It's just this. I don't know. It's just out of my way. It's nothing big. It's not terminal. It's simple. I can control it and make it do whatever I want. Python stuff. Client binds. So I could set. It just replaces a string. So if I do O, it would just do that. If I do E, it'll replace it with that string. Simple enough. There's not even. I have to edit the JSON manually with Vim. I don't have like a. I think I plan to do something like. And then the string, or I wouldn't know. I need a delimiter or something like that. I could even do something like bind E and then do that, and then that'll be the delimiter to connect. Okay, so I could just do that. I really like the arrow. It looks cool. Although it's not as quick as a delimiter as just a single character symbol. I'm also counting in command count and counting to see which strings make sense to bind. Which would make sense to do it in my website and basically anywhere where I practically type anything. Just goal is just to never type the same thing twice. If it's like more than 10 characters, ooh. I shouldn't have bought that then. Actually, that made like no dent whatsoever. Now I have to wait for it. I should have been done by now. There we go. Another type race erase. Oh, this could be the one. This could be the personal best. I was not good at all. I could have had a personal best there. 18 seconds. What would you do if you were stuck in... just... Even if I went slower, I would have gone faster. Oh, also, I have wraparound. You can't really... so that's cool, I guess. I'm also thinking about maybe transitioning this to an actual widget in AWM. Right now, this is cross-platform though, and so it makes sense to keep working on this for a while. Because I'll be able to use it in Windows and make it transparent with this small tweak, which I don't even think I've done yet. Edit to get into transparent on Windows untested. I just need to test this out. Transparent background on Windows untested. This should be correct. You set it to a color that you're not going to use. Then you set that color to transparent. It doesn't work on Linux, but it works on Windows. That's why well, you can't notice it now because I have the window resize. But before, if I did something like this, because originally, no matter what, it would always be 1024 pixels long. I should have done the window resize in the first place, but you'd be able to see it. Like it just takes a screenshot and sets that as background. 2%. There we go. It's better. Okay, I think I save here and I think I'm done. Maybe next time.